welcome to today's class. We're going to start today sitting on our beds, or if you'd like, you can sit on a chair like I am. Making sure you're sitting comfortably. We're going to begin by taking our hands out in front of us, keeping our elbows bent, making a fist with both hands. We're going to start to just create little circles with our wrists here. Making however big or small circles that feels good for you here this morning. Taking your time and changing direction when that feels right for you. Noticing your breath here. Maybe starting to gently deepen the breath. Noticing how the breath moves through the body. As you breathe in, the air filling up your stomach and your chest and your shoulders. And as you exhale, the air goes out of the shoulders, out of the chest, and out of the stomach. We'll release our hands back down now to our thighs. Sitting up tall, we're now just going to gently start to roll the neck. So you're starting to create circles with the head again, starting however small or big that feels right for you. Feeling free to change direction whenever it feels good. Staying connected to those deep breaths, letting the breath move freely through your body. And with your next inhale, coming back to stillness. From here, we'll take our arms back up, keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, and maybe fisting your hands again. We're going to start creating circles with our elbows. So you're trying to get the rotation in the elbows, creating big circles with your hands. Changing direction whenever that feels good, really working on making that movement come from the joint to the elbow. Breathing deeply. If you're feeling any pain, maybe making those circles smaller, or opting to not do this at all and finding something that works for you here. From here, we're going to start to make bigger circles as we start to open up the arms, extend out, reaching your fingertips away from you, getting nice big circles here with your arms now, working on the rotation coming from the shoulders instead of your elbows. Getting really nice circles, opening the heart. Again, change direction if that feels right for you. Making sure your breath is still moving through your body with ease. And with your next exhale, we'll release the arms back down onto our thighs, and we'll continue rolling the shoulders, but now our arms will stay down on our lap as we create nice circles with our shoulders coming up to the ears, rolling back and back down. And change direction again whenever that feels right for you. And exhale, we'll release, sitting up tall. We'll together inhale, reach both hands up towards the sky. And from here, we're going to come for a twist. So as you exhale, your right hand goes behind you and your left hand finds the outside of your right thigh. You want to bring your gaze towards the back, but trying to keep the spine long. The chest is proud. And you're breathing with ease. next inhale, you'll twist to face the front, reach both hands up towards the sky again. And exhale, twisting over to the left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Again, your gaze is towards the back, and you're sitting up tall, breathing deeply. With your next inhale, we'll twist and reach the arms back up towards the sky. And exhale, palms together as they float down towards your heart. And then gently release your hands down towards your thighs. You're going to lift your right leg off the floor gently so that you can start to roll your right ankle here. If you'd like, you can grab hold of your right thigh with both hands, supporting your leg here as you give yourself those gentle rolls in the ankle, changing direction whenever that feels good for you. With an exhale, we'll gently release. Drop that foot into the mat, and then you're going to lift your left leg off the floor slightly so that you can start to roll that left ankle. Breathing deeply. Again, you can use both hands to support your left leg by grabbing hold of the thigh, lifting up a bit, making sure you're sitting up tall and letting that breath flow through the body. And exhale, release. Both hands will go over towards your right thigh. Now together we'll all help support our leg by lifting it off of the floor again. And this time we're going to create circles with the leg, getting that movement from the knee. So it's little circles with your foot, changing direction whenever that feels good for you. So again, these movements can be however big or small that feels right for your knee. We'll release those circles, and now you're going to take that right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh, making sure your right foot stays flexed to protect the right knee. Coming into our seated pigeon pose here, sitting up tall in the spine. And maybe if you'd like, start to exhale, forward fold, bringing that chest towards your legs. That movement forward is completely optional. If you're feeling a good stretch already here early in the morning, this could already feel good just to sit up tall and get that opening in the hip. So really listen to the body and do what feels good for you in this present moment. Often our bodies can be a little bit more stiff in the morning, so just honoring that and letting the body tell you whether it's too much or too little, and moving from there. With an inhale, if you're not already sitting up tall, exhale, release your right foot down to the floor. We'll take both hands over to the left thigh as we lift that leg off of the floor. And we're going to get that gentle circles with the knee. So keeping your foot flexed as you just gently create circles with the foot. Again, however big or small that feels right, changing directions when you feel called to. Exhale, gently release, and you're going to take your left ankle and place it onto that right thigh. Make sure your left foot is staying flexed. We'll inhale, sit up tall. And if we're already feeling that nice opening in our hip, and this is where we feel comfortable, we're going to stay here. And if your body's calling for a little bit of a deeper stretch, maybe you're not feeling that opening too much, maybe you'll start to bring the chest forward towards your legs. Inhale, we'll sit up tall. Exhale, release that foot to the earth. And we're all going to stand up off of the chair. And we're going to put our hands onto our hips. Our feet are going to be hip distance or a little bit wider than hip distance apart here. And now we're going to start to create nice circles with our hips, pushing our hips forward and back, changing directions when you feel called to. Really leading from the hips, getting really nice stretch here. And inhale back to center, releasing any movement within the hips, standing up tall, rooting yourself into the earth. We'll inhale, reach both hands up towards the sky now, getting a really nice full body stretch. Really reaching with those fingertips as much as you can up, those feet rooting into the earth. Breathing deeply here. We're going to grab hold of the left wrist with our right hand, and as you exhale, reach over towards the right side, getting a nice stretch into the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. Switch sides, grabbing hold of the right wrist with your left hand, and with an exhale, reaching over to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, palms together as you float your hands back down towards your heart. Taking a nice deep breath here, standing in our Tadasana. Maybe standing for the first time this morning. Noticing the breath, noticing the heart beating against your thumbs. Letting that life force energy, your breath move through the body. Thank you so much for joining me here this morning and taking this time before your day starts to just stretch out your body and connect with how you're feeling. I hope to see you again soon. If you could do me a favor and subscribe to the channel to help support me, and maybe even like this video if you enjoyed, and hit the notification bell icon so that you're notified every time that I share new videos. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.